Hello guys, welcome at my YouTube channel once again. My subscribers, thank you for clicking that button. And if you know you are a new viewer, please subscribe to this channel. Let us develop it together. Make a like, share to your friends, so that this information is vital to all of us. Today we are going to talk about how to join the US military and what are the benefits of joining this force as a resident, as an immigrant. The DVD 2023, guys, you have already resigned your 2NL. You're now confused, which job should I take in USA? Where can I make it fast? Honestly, you have your master's degree, you have your bachelor's, you have been doing a good job, and you see dreams are coming true. But to be honest with you, you're not going to come here in USA and start as an accountant, start as a doctor. You're not going to start as a... You need a lot. There is some first line job you have to climb from. These are the almost the casual jobs around that pay 15 USD per hour, pay 12 according to the states, and because each state in US is under its own constitution. But here is a chance of a resident to first join through the army of the military of the US. And what are the benefits? How to join it? I'm talking about the requirements of joining the US military. You have to put in consideration that the US Army is divided into 3 departments. There is a Navy, where we find the Marine Force also. We have the Air Force, and we have the military. So in these forces also you have to consider where should I go, and I will find my good chances, where the most deployments are not risky, especially to the Navy. I may recommend someone to be a Navy because it's almost stayed on waters and not so much into these heavy deployments, so long as you're in a boot camp. The requirements first. Guys, don't be scammed there. I've got some guys commenting that they are trying through some other people in their respective countries to help them join the army. This is not true. To join the US military, you have to be basically and physically in the States, because there is that address. They need that physical address. You have to be physically in the States. Then the other thing, you have to be a green card holder. If you're not a citizen, you have to be having a green card. Above that, there is the age. Age also matters. Which age? Because, like, for instance, the Navy, you have to be 35 and below. Military, you have to be me 30 and below. The Air Force, you have to be 35 and below. So you see, it's a quite good range of age, not compared to these other African countries of ours. So it's a chance here. Academically, you have to be having a high school diploma, and this is most especially senior 6 certificate in African countries. It is called a diploma here in US. So those are the requirements. And another one, you have to go through a BARA test. You have to test you through that test. They call it BARA test, and if you go through, then you're ready to go. So those are the few requirements that the US need. There is no this grade, man, I have D, I have C, I have an A. Here, that one does not matter. You might come with your F9s and you hit it. So joining this force, what are the benefits? First of all, the US Army is a very professional force. You know it, guys. The benefits are tangible and intangible benefits. So when we go to the benefits, for example, the tangible benefits, the US military it's automatically a stable job. If you go through this offer, you've got an automatic stable job. Let's assume, because these departments are in 2 categories. We have the unlisted and the officers. So if you have a green card, you're a resident automatically, whether you have a master's degree, whether you have PhD, diploma, high school, you have to be recruited under enlisted. Then this officers category is a category for citizens. If you want to go through that category of officers, maybe you have your green card, you have to wait for 5 years, then you enroll there. So that is for citizens. We are talking about the enlisted today. You're a green card holder, you're trying to figure out where will I start in USA. I recommend you to join through the military. You serve your contract of 4 years and you can resign and do other things after those 4 years. So the benefit number one, it is a stable job. For instance, you've passed your 8 months training, then you will come to either a rank of E3 or E2 according to how you performed in your training. Your salary payment or your monthly payment will be $2,000, which is quite a good pay, $2,000. Remember, you're not paying accommodation, because if you are single, you'll be attached to a certain boot camp. They'll deploy you in a boot camp, maybe in Arizona, maybe in Chicago, California, whatever. How the deployment will be done by the officers. If you're married, you'll be paid that $2,000, and they will give you another $2,000 for accommodation for your home people. Another benefit, as a stable job, you will be able to have these meals free of charge. There is no this stuff, maybe my employer is chasing me after 2 weeks, maybe I've come late, I'm being chased. No, that's not there. This is a stable job where you're working and you're fulfilling your 4 years contract you signed for. Another category of benefit, it has educational benefit. If after training you decide to go for further education, any master's degree, they will sponsor you in any other category of college you wish to go, so long as it does not exceed $1,900 per semester. And here in US, of course, there are few universities and courses that go through that program. So they will sponsor you and still be receiving your tip as payment, and they can sponsor your education for 4 years. So you see, this is a great opportunity than passing through these other jobs where you're earning maybe $10 per hour. To account that money to go for further education, you have these other bills, you have accommodation, you have water, you have electricity. You find you're really paying a lot. So here is another chance. Then the other third benefit I can say is a loan benefit. For instance, here in USA, to acquire your personal home, to acquire a house, it needs what we call down payment. And that down payment is especially 20% of the whole sum money of the whole house you're going to buy. And at the time you find that money is too much. But when you've maybe worked through the army, you are a veteran, they can give you this loan and you find you're not stressed to acquire a home in the United States. The other benefit is a medical benefit. You are guaranteed to free medical to these good hospitals in the United States, you and your family. If at all you were married, or even if you marry after, that's it. So those are some of the tangible benefits. My colleague asked about it. What are the benefits if I could decide to join the US military? Then these other intangible benefits include, let's assume you're a veteran, you've already served your 4 years. Now your contract is done and you don't want to enroll it. You want to come and do other jobs. You've already benefited from the education. As you go to any office, maybe CIA, maybe FBI, or maybe these federal government jobs, of course there is a section where they ask you whether you're a veteran. This USA is a patriotic country, the most patriotic country in the world. So if they find you're a veteran, maybe let's assume the job you're applying for, the minimum was bachelor's, and people who are PhD holders, masters have applied. For you, you'll be having a merit of serving a nation. You'll be considered first to acquire that good job. So, guys, it's a good opportunity. A DVD holder, maybe the 2023 guy who won your DVD, you're preparing to come to US, or the already submitted in guys of the DVD 2024, you're planning, maybe you wish after winning this, what job could I take? This is your information. Be able to join the US Army. It's not stressing. You say, hey, they deploy us in Afghanistan. No, it's all about what you could choose. Which session are you going through? So you have also to sit down and plan. Am I going as a Navy SEAL? Am I going as a military? Or am I going in the Air Force? So you have to look into that. Then I think the next video I'll talk about how to be a reserve in the United States military and how to be an active. There are also another 2 sessions of acting as an active full-time for your 4 years and then acting as a reserve, signing a contract of 6 years. So I'll talk about this in the next video. I thank you guys for just watching this video. I thank you, my subscribers. I'm seeing you. My friend Annette, you're saying, wow, thank you. Thank you for joining. Press that like button, share to your other colleagues whom you know are interested or are dreamers of the United States. Let's support this channel as I give you more information to make your dreams come true. See you guys. Thank you.